Hi, Ruthie here, and
Sunday.
how are you guys doing today? I want to ask you, why should you know your purpose before marriage?
Well, I like to answer that question by starting with a quote that states, "When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable."
Okay.
So that quote is by Miles Monroe of blessed memory. Purpose is very, very important in anything you are going to do. You are not going to leave your house in the morning without knowing the reason, the purpose why you are doing it. So you should have a purpose in mind when you want to get married. Of course, everyone has a purpose in mind when they want to get married. They want to enjoy, they want to find love, somebody to be with them. But I believe the most important reason for getting married is to be able to do the things that you are created to do on earth. To be able to do everything you are born to do. Marriage is supposed to be able to help you to fulfill your own purpose in life. So that's why it is important to know your purpose before you get married.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, it sounds to me that the last thing that you said almost is defining the purpose for marriage itself too. So can you talk a little bit about what you believe to be the purpose of marriage?
Oh yeah, exactly. You are very correct. I was already talking about the purpose of marriage itself. The purpose of marriage itself is to enable you, to help you do all the things that you are born to do on earth. That's the purpose of marriage itself. For me, I know, many people will think it's for procreation, giving birth to children, it's for love and all of that. And that's what I said, the most important of all of them is to be able to do the things you are born to do. It's of no use being on this earth without doing all the things that you are supposed to do. You will not live a fulfilled life. So I can say in a summary that marriage helps you live a fulfilled life. That's if you marry right.
Okay, so did you know your purpose before you got married?
Yes, and I understood my purpose before I got married. In fact, that was my major yardstick for choosing the person I was going to get married to, because I don't see any wisdom in getting married to somebody that your purpose is not similar. It may not exactly be the same, the things you guys are going to be doing, but it should be as close as possible. I believe that's one of the secrets to having a blissful marriage, because both of you love the same thing. You are working for a common goal. You are trying to achieve the same kind of results. The marriage will be very, very lovely. Is that right?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. I've always had that awareness, and I've always kind of been in search, wanting to know exactly what my purpose is. I've had I would say a strong idea of what that was, but I think when I got married, I just became more clear on what my purpose in life is. And I think it's very important to know the purpose, right, that before you get married, because it really drives everything that you do. In fact, it should lead you, it should guide you to the person that you want to marry. Because it affects everything that you do. It affects the fulfillment that you get in your marriage. It affects your productivity, and it enables you just to be effective in life altogether. And when I got married, what I understood was the more I discovered my purpose, the more I walked in it, I became better in serving you, in serving our child. The more I developed myself to be able to be more effective in walking my purpose, the more I had to offer to you, the more I was able to help you to become your best self, the more I could offer to our child so that he can walk in his purpose. So the more, I think the essence of knowing your purpose is the more you discover your purpose, the more you will become your best in being able to help other people and being able to serve the world. So I realized in marriage that my purpose was beyond being a wife, beyond being a child, but I was born. I've always knew that, growing up, and I've always been kind of a focused person in that regards, but just getting clear on that purpose makes a difference in everything that you do. So I think it's very important to seek your purpose, get clear on it, and start taking actions towards fulfilling your purpose, because when you do the fulfillment that you're looking for, you can love other people more effectively. You can you have a meaning behind everything that you do. And so even in our marriage, because we know our purpose, everything that we do is designed around that marriage. We are not just in here just for ourselves. We came together with a mind that we are here to serve a purpose that guides us, because it's not about us, it's about serving that purpose. It dictates what the decisions we do, it dictates our behaviors, it dictates how we handle issues, because we know we are together to serve a purpose. So knowing your purpose is very important, and before you enter into a marriage, you need to know that in order for your marriage to serve its function, to live to the full capacity of what your marriage is supposed to get to. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, that's very excellent. That is good. What I would say is marriage is very, very important. It's not something that people should do casually. It's something that is worth preparing for. Mm-hmm. It's something that is worth knowing the major purpose, the major reason why you are going into it. And before doing that, just like she said, recognize your own purpose so that you can marry the right person. Mm-hmm. So marriage is not just meeting somebody anywhere and just getting married. You may not get the best results out of it if you do it that way. So the best way to do it is understand yourself first. Know what is inside of you. Know what you are supposed to be doing. Know how you are supposed to be living on this earth. Mm-hmm. And then you'll be able to recognize and identify the person that can best complement you. Mm-hmm. The person that you guys can best do it together. The person that you guys can live together and have the best of life here on earth.
Absolutely.
That's what I think.
Absolutely. And that's why when I met you, I was so drawn to you, because I knew that you just had a strong sense of awareness of who you are and where you were heading. You were very clear about that, and I could see that you had the same similar visions, the same passion as I have. And so you brought out the best in me, and I knew that our passions and our vision in life will be able to come together. They were complementary, and we will be able to work together in fulfilling our purpose. So having that sense, that awareness of where I wanted to go, even though I wasn't always very clear, and I'm still discovering more and more every day, but just having that good sense of where you're heading in life will help you to identify the person that will best be able to stand by you, support you, bring the best out of you so that you can reach your destination. And likewise, because you're also there to complement them in what God put inside of them to do in life as well. So both of you can then work well together, support each other in reaching your purpose. So purpose, I believe, is very important.
Very important.
In making your decision in marriage and sustaining your marriage as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's it for now, guys. We'll see you later.
See you guys. Bye-bye.